So it was just another fucking bullshit call. So in the meantime, I'm like sitting here. Where was I again? So it's like amongst all the fucking like dead bodies and you know my fucking squirrel of death and my demon cat and you know the multitude of fucking skeletons that are probably underneath the fucking kitchen floor and foot bones being left on my fucking front porch and at least I got the bomb out of the basement. But at this point, I'm just like, could you please put the bomb back in the fucking basement? Because I really, yeah, no. No, seriously, please put the bomb back in the fucking basement. I'm good. I'm fucking good. And then, between that and then, I'm thinking they removed Annabelle and then they stuck with their fucking word. So more than likely, that was my foot bone on the fucking front porch because that's just fucking hilarious. I actually cracked up about that about probably fucking a good like hour all of yesterday. So I'm saying to myself, so amongst all of that, right? And I'm like, because because literally they went into the fucking future and got my dead body and put it up in the fucking attic. So I'm saying to myself, so this way, if a fucking investigation does go down, they're like, so what you're telling us is he killed himself, because that's literally like, yeah. And then, not to mention, that was told to me. So then I'm saying to myself, once it starts rolling through my fucking head, I'm like, wow, that's fucking. I fucking hate you, motherfuckers. Oh, I hate you, motherfuckers. You have no idea how much I hate you, motherfuckers, right now. So then I'm saying to myself, it's like and then as I'm debating in my head and like all these other things, and it's like so I've been treated like shit my entire fucking life, and I'm saying to myself, wow, and then it's like that, and then it's like, and then there's that, and everything's closing in on that because that was something that was. But then so then I'm like, well, there's no need to cry over fucking because there's not enough fucking and then it's like this and that and so anyway, to get to the fucking point, it's like so over 30 years ago when a whole bunch of shit went down, it's like they started saying, oh, I wasn't this and I wasn't smart, and it's like then they're like, everybody's telling me you need to be stupid, you need to pretend that you're stupid. And it's like, okay, but then it was like, you're playing stupid too good, you gotta come back to smart. And it's like over 30 years ago there was a problem, and it was like, well, because it's just who I'm surrounded by, and it's like I'm just like you know what, I'm like, there's no fucking, it's like everybody just stares and looks at me, and it's like that's wonderful, that's fucking great, that's a great fucking feeling, and then the cops don't do shit. It's like, you just found a foot bone on my fucking porch, you cocksucker, mother. Yeah, he was nice that time. Let's see if he's nice this time, right? I hope that gun's in that fucking wall, General. You fucking cunt. You better fucking left me at least that, you motherfucker. Fucking pieces of shit and fucking scum fucks and pieces of more shit. And I'm saying to my fucking self, I'm like, wow, so amongst all that, and it's like I forgot exactly. I remember the little details to it so far, and I forgot. I know that there was a time limit, and it was like I solved by accident. Actually, this was by accident too, because it was like, oh, you're so smart and blah blah blah, and it was like, yeah, well, it's like, so what do we do about this? And it was like, well, and then like I remember the first thought in my head was, well, you know can we filter this? And then it was like, because I just started looking up some stuff, and I'm saying to myself, it's like, so that led to that, and then it was like, well, it's like, well, that doesn't need to be filtered. It's like, well, see, you don't know what, because I didn't even know what the fuck I was talking about. I just knew shit that fucking, it was like, and then it was like and then fucking the discussion started, and then it was like fucking wow, and then it was like, well, fucking this and that, and then it's like, oh, look at this, and then and then it came down to fucking something, and then it was like, wow, it's like, I think that was a fucking, because then there was a time limit of like something like X amount of fucking years, like it had to be fucking there for, in order to do what I don't even want to go into right now, because it was basically, it was to set out to solve a problem that still to this day in the year 2021 has not exactly been solved. But I'm trying to remember if it was, because I just don't care any. It's like I care and I don't care about what I'm saying next, because it's like one thing led to another, and then it was like, well, this, and then I was like, well, maybe if you do this, it will absorb this, and then that, and then blah blah blah, and fucking, and then they found one thing, and it turned out to be, was it a fucking new element? I think it was a new fucking something. And then that led to a whole fucking, cosmic war between the fucking army and the fucking navy, and the fucking, and then this was swept under the fucking rug, and then it was that, and it was like, I could remember probably more, but I don't know exactly fucking what I'm saying at this point, because I'm still trying to remember what the fuck was that again, man. I know it had something to do with, it was by accident, but, and I know it had something to do with a time limit, and then fucking, I'm saying to my fucking, because I know it had something to do with this type of a fucking problem, and I don't remember if it actually solved the problem or created something else that was just like, who the fuck are you? It was like, oh my god. And then a lot of people tried to fucking kill me because of that, because then they wanted to steal what the fuck it was that I taught. So I don't even want to put the fucking shit that I said on the fucking, on anything, like anything from this point on of this video. It's just like, because I'm just sitting here saying to myself, like, what the fuck is the point anymore for fucking, because I could have fucking probably done this, like, that's what I'm so sick of fucking, I am so sick of shit, bull crap, motherfucking scumbags. It's like, I can't even cry, because I don't even know what else to fucking say. I hope you all fucking kill yourselves, and if you don't kill yourself, fucking, I hope God fucking kills you. I don't give a fuck no more. Don't fucking sit there and fucking tell me this or that and blah blah blah. And it's like, it's just to see the fucking evil in people is like fucking insane to me. And all the fucking scumbagness, and the fucking, and the slime ballness, and the fucking, and the fucking leechiness, and the fucking, it just doesn't end. You fucking forget this shit, man. I know it had something to do with this, so, because it has to be around about that time. Yeah, it has to be right about, right. I know that there was a time period to it, and then there was also a fucking limitation to the time period. Like, it was just like a fucking, it was an extremely by chance, yet the fucking kid was right. Holy shit! It's like that type of thing that went down, and that's all I got to say about this. And it was like, and it all had to do with a certain fucking thing. So, and then that started fucking, seriously, that started fucking underground wars, from what I remember. But I was such a little kid. I was like, what the fuck was I, like 8.5 years old when that all went down? 8.5 years old, man. Solved the fucking problem of the world that fucking, or started helping. What the fuck? I know it started with that, and then it ended up with another thing, which then possibly led to, not exactly. See, that's where it gets a little bit complicated from that point on, because it did solve the problem, But the problem wasn't actually a problem because it led to another thing that became a solution that freaking was like, wow. And it's like, yeah, I hope you all know that fucking Jesus hates yous all. And I hope your Dark Lord comes. And hopefully he can do me a fucking favor and get me the fuck out of this motherfucking place, because I think yous all fucking deserve each other. And hopefully one day that will be a possibility when you all fuse together inside of a fucking black hole and fucking die. And yeah, and hopefully I'll be at least gone out of this place because I fucking earned it. And I don't even give a fuck anymore because nobody fucking seems to give two shits about anything in this fucking place other than their goddamn selves. So it's like, and the people that I know that do care about me, I want them out too. Other than that, fuck this place, man. Seriously, fucking yous all deserve each other. Thanks. It's been fun.